Namaste and welcome to Minderly Yoga. My name is Ryan. So today's practice is the Vinyasa flow practice, focusing on improving our strength as well as our balance. So we'll work a little bit on our core, but we'll also do plenty of yoga asanas in today's practice. We should focus on improving our balance as well as working our glutes, our hamstrings, and our calf muscles. So we'll get started. So we'll come to lie down on the mat. And coming to lie down on your back, so finding a comfortable position. Apologies for the cough at the beginning of the practice. Now from here, invitation to bring our hands onto our belly. And guiding our awareness to our breath. And when we guide our awareness, yogis, to our breath, what we want to do is just observe our breath without trying to change in any way. Now let's take 3 deep, slow breaths. With every inhale, let's fill up the belly like a balloon. And with every exhale, let the navel drop towards the spine. Empty it out. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more. And before we begin our practice, just a gentle body scan. Noticing how the body feels from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes. Once again, noticing, meaning observing, not trying to change anything. And then beginning to relax the shoulder blades into the mat. And you want to feel the triceps getting a little bit heavier into the mat. And then the glutes sinking into the mat, our buttocks. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here before we get started. And then softly opening your eyes. Let's reach the hands towards the sky. So the fingers are facing the ceiling and the palms are facing each other. From here, let's extend the legs to the sky. So we're coming into dead bug pose. Now noticing the dead bug, if the lower back touches on the mat, can you press that lower back into the earth? And then you're welcome to stay here in a static hold, or if you'd like to, the opposite limbs will extend. So left leg forward, right hand back. Come back to center, neither touch the floor. Then the left hand back, right leg forward. And then we keep swapping over like this. Just like this for a few rounds. One more on each side. Very nice, well done. From here, let's hug both knees into the chest. Maybe a gentle rock from side to side. And then press your heels on the mat, so the knees are bent. We are going to slowly come up. Now, if you need to use your hands to come up, that's perfectly okay. So we are here in kind of a semi-boat pose. I don't have a name for this one. And then from here, lower your upper back by 15-20 degrees or so, and then come back up. On the inhale, let's go back down. On the exhale, let's come back up. So begin to fire up the core to provide us more support with our practice. 1 more round. And then slowly come back up. From here, bring your hands behind your knees, bring your knees and your feet together, and then lift the feet off the mat. So the calves or the shins parallel to the floor. Relax the shoulders. Maybe the hands go towards the front. So there are various ways of doing the same yoga pose. One more breath here. And cross your legs. Hands come down. Let's come into all fours. So we come onto our hands and our knees. And our gaze is between the space between the index fingers. Our back is flat. Our toes are untucked. From here, few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round the upper back. Inhale, shine your heart open. Exhale, chin to chest. Just a few rounds of breath like this. As we go through our cat-cows, noticing the tilting of the pelvis. Noticing the lower back, the outer glutes. We'll do 2 more rounds here. And then come back to center. From here, walk your hands 1 palm length forward, tuck your toes, and then transition to down dog. So really looking at your fingers first and really plugging the palms in, spreading the fingers wide, pressing all the finger knuckles in, and then letting your head hang heavy as we try and bring the ears between our biceps and take a gaze towards our belly button or between our legs towards the back of the room. 1 more breath here. And then walk your feet all the way to your hands. Come into forward fold. Fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the shin. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center as we come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to high plank. From here, there's 2 ways of flowing. You can either drop your knees to the mat or leave the knees lifted. Bend your elbows, hug them towards your ribs. Come into low plank, chaturanga. And then from here, cobra or up dog. You can go all the way down and lift your head for cobra or come into upward facing dog. I will go into down dog. 1 more breath here. On the next inhale, take your right leg to the sky. On the exhale, step it through between your hands. Look straight ahead and then transition to high lunge. So you want to bring the right knee above the right ankle and you want to keep the back knee as straight as possible. Now engaging your side body, your obliques, and then lifting and reaching with your hands. We stay here for 1 more breath. And then begin to extend your hands forward into an extended high lunge or arrowhead pose. Now notice how you come onto the ball of the back foot. And notice how you draw the lower belly away from the inner thigh. Activating the core even more. 1 more breath here. From here, we're going to go into warrior 3. So we're going to keep the left leg off the mat. Square the hip and reach forward with our hand. Lower the chest towards the ground. Look at one spot on the floor in warrior 3. And then half moon. Right hand comes down, left hand to the sky. Point the left toes to the side of the room. If you like to work it more, flex the left toes towards your face. We're going to be here for 1 more breath. And then step the left foot to the back of the mat into warrior 2 feet. Come into warrior 2. So the left foot is at 90 degrees. And then the right knee is above the right ankle. You may have to make an adjustment because we just came from balancing to standing pose. And grounding down to all four corners of our feet, draw the lower belly. Use your core in warrior two. One more breath. Now bring the hands to heart center. Look to the left. We're going to straighten the front knee here and open the left toes towards the back of the mat. Transition to Skandasana. Side lunge. Very nice. Go as high as you like or as low as your body allows you to go. Try and keep the spine straight. If you're leaning forward, it's okay. One more breath here. And then let's walk the hands around. All toes face the front. Left hand down, right hand to the sky. So the right knee arrives above the right ankle again. And then press into the heel of the back foot to straighten the back knee. One more breath here. And then bring your right hand down. Take the right leg to the sky into three-legged dog. And then from here we're going to flow. Coming forward into a high plank. You can drop your right foot down if you like to. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Well done. Amazing. From here, on the inhale, left leg to the sky. On the exhale, step the left foot through between your hands. Look straight ahead and then begin to lift the hands towards the sky. High lunge on this side. We want to draw the lower belly in. I want to lift and reach with the hands. So the core is engaged. Maybe straighten the back knee. So if there's a slight bend in your back knee, that's fine as well. I just find that if I straighten the back knee, my glute and my hamstring work a little bit harder. And begin to extend your high lunge. So notice how you come onto the ball of the back foot. Extended high lunge or extended arrowhead pose. And then drawing the lower belly away from the inner thigh. One more breath here. And then keep the right leg off the ground into warrior three. So I did a HIIT workout last Friday. And that focused on glutes and lower back. My glutes are still so sore from that day. Left hand comes down, right hand to the sky. And it's Tuesday morning in Australia, so it's almost 5 days and I'm still sore. One more breath here. And then let's transition to warrior two. Making any adjustments for the width of the leg. Hands go in opposite direction. So the gaze is straight ahead. We're looking with determination and purpose. We're grounding down to all four corners of our feet. Two more breaths here. And then from here, hands to heart center, look to the right. We're going to go into a side lunge. So open the right foot, right toes towards the back corner of the mat. And then sit tall in your Skandasana. We're going to hold here for two more breaths. And we're going to walk the hands around. So all toes face the front, right hand down, left hand to the sky. Easy twist. I was practicing yoga with my son. He's 14. And he said, Dad, this is not an easy twist. I don't know why they call it the easy twist. Anyway, one more breath here. Bring the left hand down. Take the left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. From here, come forward. Three-legged plank, and then we flow. Low plank, upward facing dog, and then we come into down dog. One more breath here. And then take child's pose. So big toes touch. Knees can be as wide as the mat. Just for a few breaths here. One more breath in child's pose. And then come up into a down dog. So tucking our toes, bring the feet back at hip width and transitioning to down dog. On the inhale, right leg goes to the sky. On the exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. So again a lizard lunge here. Now from here yogis, for some people, keeping the back knee lifted is very intense. You're welcome to drop the back knee down and tap the toes. It's totally up to you. One more breath here. And then if your back knee is lifted, dropping it down, heel toe your feet to the middle of the mat, between your hands, and then transition to half monkey stretch. The left hip above the left knee, and then the right heel onto the ground. Hands on the ground, or maybe the fingertips. It's up to you. One more breath here. Return the right foot to the mat, and then hands will go towards the sky. As we come into low lunge, using the upper ribs to lift and reach with our fingers towards the sky, and then letting the tailbone descend towards the earth. One more breath here. And a closed twist, left hand forward, right hand back. Palms face the right hand side. Now if you like more, you can lift the left toe off the mat, and with the right hand, hold on to the left foot and let the left hand go towards the sky. One more breath here. And then slowly let everything go. Hands frame the right foot, tuck the toe to the back leg, transition to high plank. And then we're going to flow from here. Low plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left leg to the sky. On the exhale, lizard lunge. So left foot is outside the left hand. Now again, yogis, option is there to drop the back knee down. So this time I'm not dropping the back knee down. I'm keeping the back knee lifted. One more breath here, yogis. Now let's drop the back knee down and heel toe the feet, left foot to the middle, and transition to a half monkey stretch. Just curling the toes of the left foot towards your face for a deeper stretch if you like to. Return the left foot to the mat again, please, and then transition to low lunge. Hand go towards the sky, finding a gaze, our drishti, a focal point for a concentration. Holding here for 2 more breaths. And then into a closed twist, right hand forward, left hand back. Making sure the palm and our hands are engaged and our fingers are spread wide. Now if you like more, it's a bit harder for me on this side because of my 3 operations on my right knee, but I'll try. Bend the right foot, hold the foot, and then the right hand goes to the sky. Now you'll feel that stretch in the quad maybe, like how I'm feeling, or maybe somewhere else. Maybe already open. One more breath, let it all go. Hand come down, tuck the toes, transition to high plank, and last flow for the practice, take it or leave it. High to low plank, cobra or up dog. We'll meet in down dog. And from here, ripple forward first into a high plank, coming to all fours. And then cross your ankles, push your hips towards your heels, and extend the leg long. Okay, now from here we're going to do a saddle forward fold. So take your left knee, bend the left knee, left foot comes outside, or you can even tuck the toes like that, like how I have done. On the inhale, hands to the sky, exhale, fold forward. Now the hands may wrap around the right foot, right, or they can be on either side of the right leg. And folding forward. If this is painful, just extend the left leg and do a normal forward fold. Just modify to suit your practice. One more breath here. And let's come up. Let's fall. Left leg goes long, right leg comes in. And again, tucking the toes, untucking the toes under. Inhale, hand to the sky. Exhale, forward. Maybe hold on to the outer edges of the left foot. Maybe the hand extend on either side of the left leg. Two breaths here. And then slowly walking up. Extend the right leg towards the front. Our next pose is heron pose. So I'll face you for this one. So both legs are long. All you want to do is bend the right knee and hold on to the right foot. Now it's okay, you might be here today, that's fine. Otherwise, extending the leg without leaning back too much. So try to keep the spine as straight as possible. And you might be one of those people who can put their head onto their knee. I'm still working on it. So if you're there, you can place your head on your knee if you like to, if it's accessible to you. One breath here. And then let's swap. I'll take my foot out of the way so you can see me talk. Hands wrap around the left foot and then extend the left leg. Yeah. And again, you might be able to take your elbows out and then place your forehead on the knee, which I can do on this side, not on the other side. Two more breaths. And then return the leg back down. Fantastic. Last seated asana. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Hands wrap around your feet into Upavista Baddha Konasana or seated bound angle pose. Just noticing your breath as you sit here in your bound angle pose. Noticing your heartbeat. And then letting it go, let's come to lie down on the mat. Coming into bridge pose. So bending the knees, feet are on the mat. And notice if you can touch the back of your heels with your fingertips. Hands come to rest by your side. Now on the next inhale, scoop the tailbone under, raise the pelvis towards the sky. And remember to squeeze the glutes here, yogis. Just one more breath here. And then slowly come all the way down. Hugging both knees into the chest. And then dropping the knees to the left hand side. Left hand on top of the right knee. To deepen the twist, right hand comes out. Come back to center. And then we swap to the other side. Dropping both knees to the right. Right hand on top of the left knee. Left hand comes out. And now coming back to center, hugging both knees into the chest, if that feels good. And then letting the feet find the corners of the mat. Hands come to rest by your side as the palms face the ceiling. Your final resting pose, Shavasana. I will wake you up when it's time. Making gentle movements with your fingers and your toes. Rolling over to your favorite side. Maybe using your arm as a cushion under your ear. And with your eyes closed, slowly coming up into a seat. Hands come together. Palms touch. Arms press against the sternum. One soft inhale. One soft exhale. Bring the thumbs to third eye center. To your lips. And to your heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope you're feeling refreshed and energized. Wherever you're in the world today, have an amazing afternoon, awesome evening, or a great morning. I will see you soon on the mat. Namaste.